I'm on a quest to find the best out-of-the-box pistol, striker fire between $350 and $550. We've already looked at the CZ P10C. We've already looked at the H&K VP9. This time, we're gonna look at the Canik Tp9sf Elite. Friends and family, welcome back as we continue our search for the best out-of-the-box striker fire pistol between $350 and $550. Today we have the Canik Tp9sf Elite. We're going to look at the shootability of the gun, the reliability, and of course the price, which may surprise you. We're here at 25 yards and we're going to ask ourselves the question, how well does the gun help me be accurate, precise at 25 yards, given the trigger pull and the sights, what the sights are communicating to me. Now, I will tell you, these sights are not sights that I normally shoot very well with. It's the 6 o'clock hold, or the sight picture number 1, if you're familiar with that. So I have to hold low on the target to strike where I want to strike. So here we are at 25 yards, gonna slow fire it, and we'll speed it up for time's sake. All right, here we go. We're gonna go walk it out. My target started to flip-flap on me, and I don't know why. I should have not continued shooting it, but I did. And see what we got. Yeah, see, like I said, just a little, when I put my front sight here, right, this is about where I'm shooting. So I don't really understand how to be, looks like there's 3 shots right there. I don't really understand how to be very precise with this sight picture. These sights come from Warren Tactical, so maybe somebody can explain to me how to be better. Now, I've shot a little over 2,000 rounds to the gun, 2,200 rounds to the gun, that would make it, and I can hit accurately whatever I want to hit, as I'll show you here in a second, but being precise is a different story. So being precise at 25 yards and being accurate at 25 yards are 2 different things in my opinion. So I'm on a zone piece of steel here at 25 and just gonna keep a good cadence. So as you see, I've got some pretty good success rate with keeping a really good cadence and shooting through some misses there. I don't normally do that, but neither here nor there. Just trying to be honest about the shootability of the gun as it relates. I can be accurate with it, but I can't be precise with it. We're gonna go back to 50 and see if that kind of correlates over. Okay, so here we are at 50 yards. I'm going to try to hold the sights a little lower, show you what kind of accuracy we can get, and then I'll switch it up so you can see what's going on. So pretty good success rate. Okay, so the Canik Tp9sf Elite. Front cocking serrations, loaded chamber indicator right here will come up like that when there's a round in the chamber. Ambidextrous controls. I don't like it that they're a little fat, like the HK VP9. The HK VP9 has them very slim, so does the CZ P10C, but these are kind of big and fat. Ambidextrous mag release, if you want to switch this out, I believe that you can. Backstrap, adjustable, all those different types of things. Great features that come with the gun. And also these sights, they're very nice, although it's kind of difficult for me to be accurate or very precise with them. They're still very nice sights. The thing that I do love is I do love that I can get a full grip upon this pistol. The gun sits a little higher, but I've got a nice little place right here to put my thumb to allow that camming motion, applying the pressure in and down upon the gun so the gun does not ride up very high when I press the trigger and discharge the round. So the trigger of the Canik is really what sets the gun apart. It's amazing. And when I say it's amazing, I mean like you press this trigger pre-traveled to a wall, and then it's about 3.5 pounds, and it just breaks cleanly. Sharp reset, audible reset, then it breaks cleanly again. It is just a really, really nice trigger. I just really like it. The thing I don't like about it is I don't like the actual trigger face. I wish it was more of a flat face than the old style Glock triggers, but it has a trigger safety, good thing, and I love it so much. It's very good, helps me shoot this gun very well. So what about the Canik Tp9sf Elite and its reliability? In 2,200 rounds, have not had a single malfunction, not a single light primer strike, not a stovepipe, not a failure to feed or failure to eject, nothing like that. So I'm extremely impressed with the reliability thus far, but it's got to go through our Indiana dirt test, our sand test, and our baptism test.
Right.
Let's see.
The Indiana dirt test.
Oh gosh, it's just, I hate doing this stuff. It makes me cringe. I see other people do it, and I gotta clean it all. Oh gosh. Hope you guys can appreciate the love I have for you to do all this stuff. Awesome. Didn't lock back on the last round. It may have been because my thumb over the slide release, but still, fantastic success. All right, so Knox is gonna help us out with the sand test. Knox, go ahead and just dig a little, yep, and then pour it on the gun. No, on the gun. No, pour it on the gun. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
First put the gun in here.
No, you pour it on the gun.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Okay, so that's good. And we're gonna turn the gun over and now do it again. Now you don't get to do this to firearms normally, do you? Okay, that's good. Canik's gonna die. Okay, that's sand test. Oh, it doesn't even go into battery. This is not gonna be good. No. Failure to feed. We lost a round. Do it again. Fine, let's get that round back. Killer. Yeah, it just won't go back into battery. But I mean, it runs, it just doesn't lock back. Cool. All right, and for those of you who know, we have got to absolve and wash the Canik of its sin and baptize it. And I'm already hearing bubbles. Yes, wash you white as snow, which is baptism is the symbol of Jesus' blood, and the blood being applied upon the sinner. As the sinner enters into the waters of baptism, it comes out a new creation. So if you don't like your life right now, you wish you were a better person, ask the Holy Spirit to come into your life. Let's see if it works. And it most certainly does. Oh, the first kind of thing I've ever seen in my life from the Canik is a stovepipe. But given that we had an Indiana dirt test, the sand test, and the water test, so how does the Canik rate in terms of reliability? This is very difficult for me because I've had 2,200 rounds to the gun. I've not cleaned it once. It came out here, it ate the dirt test, it ate the water test. It did not eat the sand test. I wish it did, but it did not. And so given what other people's experiences and my own personal experiences on this particular gun, I'm gonna rate the gun a 7 out of 10. The sights, although they are very nice sights for more and tactical, I just don't like the point of aim, point of impact upon them. I don't like the 6 o'clock hold. I can be accurate with them, but I can't be very precise with them. So for that, I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10. Then we move on to the trigger. Even after the gun has been gunked up, the trigger still feels really, really nice. About the only other trigger I felt that can beat this is out of the box would be a Walther PPQ M2. So with everything in consideration, I'm going to give the trigger an 8.5 out of 10. It's that nice. When it comes to the actual grip of the firearm, I love it that I have a place to put my thumb. I love it that I can cam down upon the pistol. It's got pretty good ergonomics than what I'm used to. It's a lot like a Glock or an M&P. So I like that, but I don't like that the gun is fat. I don't like the higher bore axis. Although I'll give it to you that I can shoot the gun quickly and accurately. Even though it has a little bit higher bore axis than it normally does, it doesn't have as high as a VP9, but they're about the same. Given all those factors, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. So given all of that, we have an overall score of a 7.3. Congratulations to Canik. Very, very cool to see it kind of rise up along the lines of the other guns. But the cool thing about this gun is that you can pick this gun up for 367 bucks. Holy goodness. You can find their base models as cheap as 289 bucks. And in the world of guns, where it comes to the fact of you get what you pay for, because I shoot higher end guns, this is an extremely impressive pistol. It's not going to be my first choice of carry because of how wide it is, but as far as the shootability of the gun, the reliability, and the price, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I want to thank you so much for continuing on this journey with us as we search for the best out of the box pistol between 350 and 550 bucks striker fired. Next week, next time, whenever I release the video, we're going to be looking at the Smith & Wesson MP9 2.0. I'm really excited. Lots of great things coming out about this gun. Please don't ask me to do a review on the C, the compact smaller version. I know what it's going to be. It's going to be about the same size as a Glock 19. It's going to have 2 less rounds because this has 17. I know it's going to have 15 rounds. People are going to call it a Glock killer. We're going to find out, but it's probably just going to be upon this gun. The guns are probably not going to be that different. So I love you. Thank you so much for loving me. Like and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications because they help me out a lot. Hold fast, stay the course. Baret, Fawbush out.